on the beat.
Hey guys, Annie here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing because I know you've already subscribed. Anyway, this is my new series, OQTD, Outfit Question of the Day. A comma obviously after the outfit because I'm talking about a separate outfit and then a separate question that you guys asked me. Yes, I'm going to be opening my DMs, so flood them. Please flood them with questions. I'll usually have a theme for the question, like if it's a back to school theme, if it's like a dating life theme, whatever it is, and then you guys just tell me your questions, DM me, and I'll address it in my video. So it'll be one question, and I will start off the whole look by showing you guys my makeup, my hair, and my outfit that it's cheap, affordable, styles for college students to put together. For girls, sorry guys. I mean, you could try the outfits too, I guess. So it's gonna be an outfit that I put together, usually under $60. Something cheap and affordable that can be worn dressed up or dressed down. Then I'll do my question, and my question is gonna be someone that I pick who has a pretty interesting question and a heavy topic that I feel like lots of people can apply to. And then after that, you're going to subscribe if you haven't already, and you're going to comment and like the video. I promise I'm not catfish. I'm just dancing because I'm happy you guys aren't crying over my falling sloppy bonnet and you guys are here watching this video. Okay, so the biggest issue right now is that my glasses are on but are about to come off because I am about to do my makeup, which means, yes, you called it, I am blind. I am one of those blind bats who cannot, oh my god, see my girl, who cannot do makeup without, having her glasses on. So first, honestly, I just make sure that I have all my equipment laid out, which I will be showing you guys in a hot second after I get this primer on my face. Okay, any second now. There we go. So here I am turning the camera around and showing you guys the products. I laid them all down. So for all my blind bats, you can easily there's my girl Sophiology who inspired this video. But you can easily access your products whenever it's all laid out like that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm about to get started, with my primer. And I am no makeup artist. I'm just doing whatever I feel like can make me look less like everyday Annie. And once I get my makeup and cake my face, and slightly beat my face because your girl is not on the level of beating her face yet. I do not know what I'm doing. So you can watch if you want to, but I am honestly about to fast forward this thing and just get started with my hair in about 2 to 10 seconds. Here we go.
Tonight you can call me all night long. Tonight I represent the guy with the money who live fast, but still, baby, don't die young.
And one more thing I forgot to mention. So if you see I am holding a mirror, it's a small little mirror that I got in the sample makeup kit. I'm using that for all my blind bats so you can see what you're doing, you can do your eyebrows, you can see how blended everything is if you can't see things that are far away. And so even if I had a mirror that was connected to my bathroom, I would not be able to see that. So I need a small portable mirror that I can put as close to my face because I am nearsighted. So I just wanted to add that real quick for anyone who was wondering what I was doing.
Let me know how you really feel. So run me, you know I got a special spot to help you remember me. And every time you leave this spot, you know I get to see. Oh, she's bright like a electric.
So this is how my table is looking after I'm done applying my makeup. Who can relate? But I'm done with this part of the video, so on to the next part, the hair section of this video. So I wanted the wet hair look because I'm going for a more classy look since this is a performance outfit. This night that I had the outfit on, I had a performance, so I want to represent that. So I'm putting a curl spray all over my hair to wet it and make sure I can sleek it back whenever I'm ready to. So I'm sorry for smacking my gum, it's really gross, but yeah. So now I have my comb and I made sure it's a wide comb, not too thin so my curls don't get messed up. And I'm just combing through it, nothing too fancy, I'm not doing anything too much to my hair. So if you also want to copy this look, you don't really need much.
Different love and I may not boast. Me, I keep on dodging them in my post. I don't even mind your number two. Tell me what you want, I want it.
So no, I'm not using my toothbrush that I use to brush my teeth. This is a clean new toothbrush that I use only for my hair. I just do it to edge control and basically make sure it looks sleek because I want to go for this classy look like I said before.
Spot to help you remember me. And every time you leave this spot,
Who else has a mini photo shoot before they put on their outfit? Me.
so everybody gets to see, yeah. And every time you leave this spot, you know I get to see, yeah. But tonight you can call my phone. Tonight you can call me all night long. Tonight
Am I serving looks or what? So I got this black suit, a jumpsuit from a vintage shop nearby at my local mall. It was only $50, but I decided to pair it with a Forever 21 bandeau because I don't want to be exposing too much, you know. So that's very comfortable. It's very thick, so you don't feel exposed. And the jumpsuit was also very comfortable. I didn't feel awkward or anything, and I performed in it, so I was moving around and dancing.
with me, all the way with me. Tonight's go all the way with me, all the way with me.
I'm happy you made it this far, and if you made it this far, might as well just subscribe. Okay, so this is the question part of the video of the OQTD. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I had to DM some of my friends and cousins just to get a question out because this is the first one. And like, if I had just put it on my Instagram or just put it on my Snapchat, I probably would have gone like really shallow questions that I can't really answer. That's not video worthy. So I had to get some questions from my friends. Please, some out of there. But I got a good one, and I'm kind of excited to do this one. So I'm gonna make up her name because I don't want her information out there. So this is Lala. Hey Lala, Lala got you. So I wrote down the question on a flashcard because my phone is what I'm using to record. Hashtag small YouTuber life. But I'm just gonna get into it. So Lala said, hey girl, hey sis. I just graduated from high school and I'm getting ready to go to college. I played volleyball throughout middle school and high school, and now that I'm going to college for physics. Shout out physics. I don't know how you're doing it, sis, but more power to you. We need some female engineers out here. I had to choose a stronger school, more inclined for my major, and forget volleyball. I'm pretty bummed about this. How do I get over this? So this is actually a really good question, and I might not be the best person to answer it, but I'm gonna try anyway because that's the point of the series that I started. So basically, I'm in college, and I didn't really do a sport that I had cared about initially because I didn't want to do track, but that's what I did in high school, and my mom had forced me to. Funny story, my mom had forced me to join track because my sister was in it, and she needed like both of us to go to the track meets together because track meets are really far for those of you who don't know that. So whenever I left high school, I was pretty bummed about not being able to do track anymore because obviously if you're doing something and you're with the same group of people every day, you're gonna get used to it and you're gonna like it and you're gonna like want to do it again. You're not gonna see yourself not doing it. So for 3 years I did track, and so I couldn't see myself not doing it again in college. And my sister, who literally was beating her PR every week, having a new record, and she looked really promising to a lot of scouts to do it in college. She had to choose, just like me, like, is it gonna be medicine or is it gonna be a full-on? Because pre-med life is pretty hard, and we're both bio majors. So is it gonna be the pre-med route, or is it gonna be the sport athletic life? But one thing I will clarify is that in college, a lot of the times we have lots of organizations, and even if you go to a smaller school, like a community college, they also have organizations too. And sometimes you don't really know what you like until you try it. There are a lot of things I didn't really think I would even be associated with. Like for one, I never really understood like the concept of having a club for your like culture, African Student Association. I was like, you could just meet people in real life, or you can just go to Nigerian party and meet, your second or third cousin. That's good enough. But when I got to college, I joined African Student Association, and funny enough, that club wasn't even on my campus. It's on a different campus that's still part of my school. So I was like, I found myself driving there and stuff like that. And after I saw all the different organizations and stuff they had, it made it a lot easier to like forget about high school because I felt like I was in two separate worlds. So like that door had closed. And a lot of times when they tell you guys like the best shape you'll be is in high school, they're not kidding about that. A lot of people drop the sports they do in college that they did in high school once they get to college. And some people actually like get onto a team, they get scholarships for it, but they still find themselves dropping it because it's not the same. It's a lot more serious in college, and there's not really that same room for skipping practice, the same room for eating bad when you're a professional or college athlete because it requires a lot more. It's a lot more serious. And not to look down on you or anything, I know you probably would have been very capable of 100%, 110% capable of doing volleyball in college. But if you're taking on you're taking on harder classes that you've never even seen that difficulty in high school, it's not going to be the same juggle. It's not going to be that same playing field you were on, and so you would have to sit back and look at that. And so you might not have even wanted to do it. Say you had gone signed to a team and you had like started playing volleyball professionally in college. Just gonna smile until I remember my point. Oh yeah, I remember now. Okay, so in high school, you have 12-hour days for a lot of athletes because you probably get there at 6 a.m. Like I used to get to school at 6 or 7 because I needed tutoring before my classes started at 8. And then after your long day, you still have practice, obviously, after school. And that's probably every day for most sports. And by the time you're done with that, you probably get home by 6 p.m. That cycle, you've never seen life without coming home that late in high school. And even before then, you were already doing long days, like 7 hours. In college, it's not like that. You might have like 2 hours in one day of classes. You might have 4 hours of classes. It just shifts every day. So like once you see how different this world is, girl, I'm not gonna lie to you, you're not gonna want to go back. You're not gonna want to wake up. You're not gonna want to stay. You're not gonna want to stay. I don't know. Like you're gonna want to stay fit, obviously, but you're not gonna really feel the impact as much because it's so different. Like not only is your sports schedule, your athletic life changing, your academic life is also changing. Like everything's changing so much. You're meeting new people. Everything's so different that you're not even like. The gravity won't be as heavy. Like you're not gonna feel it as much now that it's different. So for me, I quickly got over it. My sister, who was really bummed out too, she was more bummed than me because I wasn't even like considering it. She had actually looked into schools and stuff. She quickly got over it when she got here because it was like there were so many activities for college students to do. It was like new roommates, new everything, new scenery completely. And obviously, you can still find ways to incorporate like the things that you did, and not have that pressure, which can be for some people. I know some people like that competitive pressure, but like if you're playing volleyball and you decide to do beach volleyball or sand volleyball with people on your campus, you might find that surprisingly satisfying as playing volleyball in high school, or you might just like not find it satisfying because it's not competitive. What else? And realistically, I think another thing that you can look at too, you can look at like in the future, 10 years from now, am I really gonna be a volleyball athlete? Am I gonna be doing this professionally? Am I gonna go to the Olympics? And if you can think about it and you can't see yourself, college is a good way to detach yourself from that professional or competitive mindset of the sport and start looking at it as more leisure, or just even finding something else like you never did in high school. Fashion, modeling, creative writing, stuff that weren't as mainstream in high school because it's a smaller environment. What else can I say? I don't know how else to answer this question, but I'm really happy with this question. I'm happy this was the first one to start off the series because it is back to school and college is about to start, so this could be helpful for other people. If anyone else, someone or anyone else who's also having the same issue, I think what's a good idea is to go on your school website for the school you're going to and look at the the club center before like they even have the orientation and they even show you like the clubs that your school has. You can look at the list of clubs, and if they're relevant to something that you did in high school, like any sport or activity you did that you won't be doing anymore, obviously, you can try to sign up for them and see how it feels. It might be different, of course, like because it's not the same people, it's not the same organization, but you should give it a chance. Don't knock anything. That's a very important rule. Don't knock anything without trying it. And don't just knock it the first try, because even if you do go the first time, it might not really exactly be what you expected. So you're already gonna be like, that ain't it. What is he doing? Like, did they even play volleyball in high school? Like, you shouldn't do that. Go for the first, second, and third, at least, I would say, if it's something that you really care about. And network with people. You never know who, if there's an upperclassman who also went through the same thing and goes to your school, they could show you how they got over it. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't really have much to say because for me, like I said, I didn't really have this feeling to the same degree as you did. I kind of just came here and was like open for anything. I was just ready to be in college, so I don't really have that issue. Like, I just be chilling. I'm kidding. But I'm happy that you sent me this question. And anybody else who has questions, send them. My DMs need to be flooded because I want to make this series big and poppin'. I like it. And also, if you like the look, that was what I wore for my first performance. And I just really wanted to show you guys how I matched it and how also you guys could do it. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to be you guys' sister. You know, for the guys, I could also be your sister. Like, I don't think that's an issue. But for college students who want to be able to dress affordably in an affordable range, I think that's what this channel is about. I can tell you guys how to be more relatable with makeup, because you can see, like, my face is not half as big as the other YouTubers and makeup artists out there, but like, I mean, I look okay, so. Thank you anyway. Subscribe and like, and please don't forget to tune into my next video. Bye guys.
Until the beat.